Well, hey, welcome back to the North Florida Sports Network.
FSU, Sunshine, Slam, champs. Turned it around nicely after getting just destroyed in Gainesville. I mean, down 30 at the half. FSU basketball fans had to be, oh no.
Yeah, it looked like, great, we suck again.
But
it's a different team.
Yeah, it is.
I already like this team 100 times better.
They got a little junkyard dog in them. You could see that. I mean, Florida was clicking. That's at someone's place. You can see that was hopefully not what you're going to see on most nights. But this team battled back with two big wins.
Using that depth. Using the depth. That's and
UNLV and Colorado.
Yeah, Colorado was ranked 18?
Yeah,
they were like 25 in the Ken Palm and all the other rankings they use. That's a really good win.
Did a good job of defending the 3-point line.
Yeah, they shot well last night. And shoot 40-something%. I'll tell you what, I'm impressed with Worley.
They didn't shoot it as well as they did in the game against UNLV, but yeah, Worley came to play.
Yeah, that's as good as I've seen him play in his career.
If he can step his offensive game up,
that's huge.
It really is, because he is
changing the team completely. Like these are two wins that coming into the season you probably wouldn't have penciled in for Florida State.
Right.
You probably would have been like, we'll probably lose to UNLV and then certainly lose to the ranked team.
Right. Well, put that 3-game stretch at Florida, UNLV, Colorado, and both at neutral sites. You take 2-1, definitely.
Oh, without question. That's
And that's the reason is because of the new guys that they have on this team. And starts right with Watkins, man.
Yeah, I was just about to bring him up and ask. I want to ask you a question. I know it's early. You're only 5 games into the season. But this early, is it fair to say that you've, at worst, come out even in the Matthew Cleveland, leaving and picking up Amir Watkins? I mean, just what he's done in 5 games, and he's been the guy that they were kind of hoping that Cleveland would be. I don't know, man. I think if he continues, obviously, if he continues to play the way he has, Florida State's going to be really good. But
I mean, he's the best player, it looks like.
Yeah.
I mean, he can.
Most versatile.
Yeah, and he can. He's what an athletic specimen.
Big pickup.
Huge pickup. He can rebound. He can really pass the ball. Incredible. I mean, he had 4 assists against Colorado. 18 points, 11 rebounds.
Yeah, I think that's a part of his game that you really didn't get a lot of out of Matthew Cleveland. I mean, he did, not that he wasn't capable, it just wasn't really. I don't know, man. It looks like a completely different team, different chemistry. You can see it on the court.
Yeah, I mean, but he had 8 assists and 19 points the prior game. So you're looking at a guy who can do all 3 facets. He's a 5-tool player.
Yeah.
If you can get him and you can get that complemented by Worley, because he D's up. I mean,
it all starts with that defense.
Right.
That's
the
roots.
Yeah, you got to get back to your roots, but offensively, it looked a lot better. And this might be a team that will go in stages where they don't score.
Right.
You're going to have that. But
I think that's fair. Yeah, but I think we still have enough offensive firepower to make it better than it was at, say, the beginning of Hamilton's tenure when you had to rely on defense.
Yeah.
It
hasn't played well yet. I think he played better in this game, but he's being a little passive.
Yeah, I think I wouldn't be surprised. He's got some leg issues.
Okay.
And I guess that comes with being.
I haven't seen Gainey play. Hopefully, we'll get him.
Yeah, that'd be nice. You like to see that experienced defensive presence down low. Primo Spears.
Yeah, they're still.
Sure would be great if they wouldn't drag their feet and just.
Hopefully, they can get a ruling on that soon.
Yeah.
But they're playing a lot of guys.
Yeah, they're still flexing depth. Even without those 2, Gainey and Spears, they're still showing that, they're going to go, 11 deep at least?
you have a second team that's capable too, with Chandler Jackson, Darren Green, got Cam Fletcher, Nickelberry. These are guys that can put up points.
A deep bench. Yeah. So a guy like Cam Fletcher can have an off night,
right,
like he did yesterday, and you still get production out of that bench.
Exactly.
That's
then whoever gets the hot hand, go with them. It was Worley and Watkins looked like an all-conference performer.
Yeah, and they if you get consistency like that, throughout the season, you were coming into the year hoping, hey, maybe we can just be a postseason team, make the NIT.
Right. Well, they shot 62% against UNLV. They're like, oh, that can't last.
No, it's not gonna. You're not gonna get like that
into the next game.
To follow that up with what was it, 47?
47%.
Yeah, 47%. That's
and to hold the other team to 34.
Yeah,
that's good to see. If they can get some rhythm offensively, this could.
Now you're thinking maybe outside of the tournament bid, man.
It's 11th in the ACC.
Yeah, and you're not gonna, the teams like Duke and Carolina and Miami, they got the star-studded rosters.
Yeah,
they bought them, they paid for them, so they earned it. But you want to be that next tier to Florida State, because you can still get in the tournament even when the ACC's down. If you're
well, it's big to get these non-conference wins.
Yeah.
And even though they lost on the road, it was still on the road. You have a chance to come home against Georgia. You got to get that.
That's a huge one.
They didn't have this many games until win last year.
They didn't win number 3 until I think December 13th of last season.
Okay, so
we're already on 4 wins. Yeah,
we got a preseason conference championship.
Yeah, you won a tournament.
Yeah, that's good. That's really solid for these guys. It's going to only bring them together, like we used to say back in the days. Got them loving each other.
Yeah, you just got to get everybody loving everybody.
I think this team has a little more, like you were saying, a little more offensive firepower than those early Ham teams.
Yeah,
and if they can bring,
I think there's no question about that.
They're still lacking rebounding.
Yeah, that comes with just aggressiveness.
It's interesting to see Gainey too, the senior guy from the Ivy League.
Yeah, Gainey could really help.
He hasn't played in forever.
No, he gives you that size down there. Right. That's the broad shoulders, the grown man kind of strength. But
very good turnaround after getting really handled against your rival. It's 3 in a row losing to the Florida Gators in basketball. But they turned it around in Daytona with some quality wins against UNLV and against Colorado, both teams that I think are going to be pretty good this year.
Yeah, Colorado's going to be a tournament team. They expect them to be. And UNLV, it's still UNLV. Basketball, they're brand name. So yeah, really nice job, man. It's good to see.
Good to see FSU basketball.
Continue to dominate overtime.
Man, 14
straight
NCAA record, man.
That's right.
Incredible, man. Incredible. That's just amazing to see. It's like when they go to overtime, it's over. Or if you're playing against them.
You know why? Because of that depth.
Get the depth.
It gets in every time.
It's a fresh start. Yeah. And the defense can clamp down, and they did. You saw in the overtime against Colorado. Colorado didn't score until 2 minutes left in it. They blanked them.
Yeah. And it's
good to see there's some junkyard dog defense back in the FSU Seminole uniform. Hopefully they can get some rebounding help, and they'll be back at it at the Tuck against the Georgia Bulldogs next Wednesday night.
That's another big win. Yeah, big win opportunity right there, man. Let's get it done.
That's all right, man. All right, we'll talk to you next time. Wait, hold on a second. I didn't hear that. Wait, what?
We had to go.
We got to get on there. We got a few minutes. College basketball. Miami's going to be good.
They're going to be really good.
Yeah. They got that daggone monster down low.
Yeah, they added some new pieces too. Some guys came back.
They got a guy from FSU.
Yeah, Larinaga a really good coach.
Yeah. Yes, I wouldn't. That's still going to be a fun game.
Yeah, watch out for Marquette, man.
Marquette.
Shock is smart. I don't trust him to not blow it in the tournament, but they look really good.
All right. Who else is supposed to be good this year?
Man, I mean, Alabama is going to be good.
Duke's supposed to be good.
Duke will be good. North Carolina was in a tight one with Northern Arizona. Might pulled ahead. I don't know, but they'll probably be up there.
But this is where you're going to see that discrepancy in cash.
Yeah.
By the conferences and schools, and when it comes, you'll see a little bit in basketball. You'll see it. You've seen it huge already in baseball.
Yeah.
Look at LSU's championship.
You'll see the schools that are committed to NIL and basketball, and those that aren't.
I mean, because you got to do it in football now, and you're going to have to do it across the board. You have that kind of funding. We'll see.
Right. Well, I don't know if anybody's doing it across the board with all three sports.
Right.
LSU's doing it with two. It's coming close. We'll see what they generate. But they've had problems with that basketball program.
Yeah.
Off the court, so to speak. So.
Yep. Still, the basketball season early underway. I guess it's the you want to have good off-season resume, good out-of-conference resume, especially when the ACC is supposed to be down this year.
Yeah.
But yes, we still got top teams like Miami and Duke in that conference.
Right.
And you have opportunities to get up big wins.
Yeah. If you're a team like Florida State, you might not have a realistic shot of winning more than maybe one or two of those games against the top team, just based on the talent discrepancy. But if you lock up that out-of-conference schedule, then you really strengthen your chances. That's what they start looking at from teams like FSU is currently.
Well, we got some football games to talk about next time, so we'll do that, and we'll talk to you that time right here on the North Florida Sports Network.
We had to go. Riders here. We got a shuttle.